Hello all, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back on the wonderful topic on Amazon AutoScaling Group. And if you guys didn't watch my previous videos, you can watch and make a dedicated list on topics on AWS. If you didn't watch, go and watch it, and I hope you'll definitely love it. And let's get started on the topic of Amazon AutoScaling Group. Before starting, the name itself suggests auto. What does it mean? Auto means without manual intervention. Without manual intervention. Scaling, what does it mean? Whether it will be increasing or decreasing. What Amazon AutoScaling will do? Anything in instances, whether is EC2 instances, our servers, which is Amazon AutoScaling will do in a logical way, it will increase or decrease instances, that is EC2 instances, in a logical group. For scaling management, that is mean without manual intervention, we will give a logic group how much desired instances we need, whether like the capacity we need, minimum, maximum, we will mention those things of EC2 number, and based on that logic, Amazon AutoScaling will increase and decrease based on demand. Whether the user's demand is increases, Amazon will increase EC2 instances. If the demand is low, and Amazon will decrease EC2 instances. What is the demand? Generally you guys get to know what is the demand. The demand, I can say, suppose a Black Friday will come, or any sale of Flipkart sale, there will be huge demand for grabbing all the items which we like, and based on the demand, users demand will increases. Based on that, the server capacity we need to be increased, so that the demand will be as per the need. After the certain point of time, the demand will decrease, so instances need to be decreased as per the capacity. Based on the need, we need to increase and decrease instances. And if you guys didn't understand what is instances is a server, and I made a dedicated video on what is instances, how to launch if it is a manual. Now we are going to do in AutoScaling without manual. And if you want to understand what is EC2 instance, I made a dedicated video on EC2 instances. You guys can go and watch that video and you will definitely love it. And now the back on topic, why we need, like, because of demand we need to increase and decrease. And other thing we need to understand, this will help us to why we need, because cost optimization will happen. We as business users, example Flipkart, can't keep all the servers all the time. Why? Because the demand only out of 12 p.m. till 3 p.m. If it is 3 hours, the demand is only for 1 hour. Business users no need to run instances for 3 hours. They can only keep the servers for only 1 hour based on the demand, so that the particular interval from 1 to 2 p.m. They can run based on demand, no need of manual intervention, and it helps us to cost optimization and other thing. The based on the mention, it helps us to add or remove instances based on the demand, as I mentioned before. And Amazon also help us to auto scale certain number, as I mentioned before, scale instances, as I mentioned before. To do this auto scaling, we need to do AMI, copy AMI, and I will make a now I will do a dedicated and practical. Stay tuned how to do it practically. Here in AutoScaling Group, the instances will be added based on demand. As I mentioned, you need to give minimum instances and maximum instances and desired instances. Based on the need, the instances will increase and decrease. As I mentioned, the same increase and decrease. It will like instances will add or remove based on demand. Demand in terms of monitoring by using CloudWatch. What is required? The required things are group parameters, like I mentioned, how much the capacity of instances we need, whether it is minimum, how much instances maximum, desired. We need to give all these parameters, and we need to give launch like configuration or large template, and scaling groups, what are things, and triggers. And we can launch from also like CLI tools or API tools. And if you want to know about dedicated, Amazon given a best documentation. You can refer this documentation, you will get to know. And now we will do practical. Let's get started, and I hope you will definitely enjoy the practical session. Let's get started. Before starting, we'll go by step. Now the first step is create EC2 instances. Okay, we will do it. Launch the instance. Give any name. I will go with the name of AutoScaling Group. Example. Take AMI as per requirement. I'm just taking as Amazon AMI. Take instance size. Remember, whatever you are giving the data in terms of instances, size and everything, that capacity will be increases of instances. You need to remember and remember and give the detail as per need. Like I was for test purpose, I was going to T2 that micro and select a key pair, and I was going with a pair. And you can select or create a security group. I was going to select existing. I made a open traffic. You can do it, or if you want me to create, I can create it for new users who are new to AWS. So for that, I was creating a new user. For there, I was taking an open traffic, LOSTP TP traffic. Remember, I was going for testing, and for real time, you don't give all the opening ports. You need to open only security related, like what are required. And for here, you need to remember advanced. For practice, like a testing, I was giving one code which it will be let's launch instance. Yeah, it was successfully launched. Go to instances. Now we will check the instances go up and running. What your is AutoScaling Group. Copy the IP address, paste it, check it. Yeah, it was working fine. As you can notice, it was working fine. And the second step is we need to go to instances. Select our required as a given. Running is auto scaling example. Select it. Go to action. Go to images. Basically, you need to take AMI. The second step, as I mentioned, you need to take a AMI. I was going for the second step, taking AMI for instances. So I was going to instances and then selecting that, going to image and template, creating image. I am going to a name of AMI. You can give any name as per naming convention. I was for easy purpose, I was going for AMI 1.0. And remember, you need to tick this reboot instances, because if you didn't, it without by itself it will be reboot and it will create difficult problems. So previously it will be difficult, but now AWS by default gives tick of reboot instances. It is must, and be sure to make it instant. Tick it, roll back and create image. Our AMI was created. Yes, our AMI was created, AMI 1.0. Whenever you create AMI, snapshot will be created, and you can delete later in the snapshots. And for that, now the third step is you need to create one load balancer. Create one load balancer. You can search here load balancer. You can notice, go to load balancer, create load balancer. You can select any load balancer, whether application load balancer, networking load balancer, gateway load balancer, and I will make a dedicated video list on what the purpose of each and how to do implement in practical way. For our test purpose, I was going for the classical load balancer. Select it. Give any name. My CLB Before that, check our instances on which availability zone. Our instances was in 1B. You can notice here. For high availability, I was taking for 1A and 1B. I will gonna take it 1A and 1B. If you want, you can take also 1C also, and select security group, and I was going to take launch here too. which I did for new users who are new to AWS. And we no need to use add instances because AWS AutoScaling will add by instances. We are going to take empty load balancer, so no need to add here instances. We are going to do a empty load balancer. Scroll back, come down, and just create a load balancer. Till here 3 steps are done. And now we are going to do alert subscription. What does it mean? Whenever a auto scaling group gonna increase or decrease instances, we will get an alert. Why that instance get deleted, and when it is recreated, we will get a alert. That was a reason, and it is the main purpose of we are allocating a alert subscription. To do that, we need to go to AWS console. We can search here SNS. We can notice here. We can open it. Go to create any topic. I am going to create a topic ABCD. Next step, my topic is, you need to mandate give the topic of anything and come back down, create topic. One half of the topic is done. Next is you need to create a subscription. Only creating topic doesn't work. You need to create a subscription. Just create a subscription. Select the topic. I created ABCD topic. You can take any name, and here you can select what is your email, like anything which you need get a data like alert. So here I was taking email. Why I gonna get email in my alert? So I was taking here, and I was gonna take my test. Create subscription, and here it was showing pending confirmation. I need to go to my email ID. I got a AWS notification. I need to confirm the subscription. Just a minute. Yeah, it was the updated one. Subscribe that. Yeah, you notice subscription confirm. It was updated one. Now I will get whatever I get. I will get update into my email address. Till here step 4 is done. Here the step 5 and step 6. What is? We need to do launch a template, configuration template. How to do that? We can do it by using go to console. You can search here launch template. You can find it here. Just create launch template. Give any name. My template 1 2 3. and you need to give the AMI whichever. I am gonna take the backup which I was taken, whichever I taken the instances AMI. So I was taking AMI 1.0, selecting the instance. Here you can do it many ways. You can select instances of anyone shared with you, or you can take your own one, or you can take our AWS. We can do it multiple way, but our test purpose I was gonna take AMF of our own. Take instance type. You can take a security key pair, or you can take here the created I1 lances VR2. You can also take here instance type, or you can take a don't include. I was test for taking like T2.micro. Scroll down. Just create launch template. Our launch template is done. We need to create AutoScaling Group. Remember that AutoScaling Group. Yeah, AutoScaling Group. Sorry, that is AutoScaling. It is AutoScaling Group. Yeah. Yeah, search here. AutoScaling ASG. You will get find AutoScaling Group. And create AutoScaling Group. Give any AutoScaling Group name. My ASG. Okay. Select the template. I'm going to select my template 1 2 3. Next. By default also it will be, but you can create, or you can just go next. It will asking. Okay, let's give the for high availability. I'm gonna take 3 subnets. Next, it is gonna ask you want to use no load balancer, attach existing load balancer, or you can create a new load balancer. As previously I created a load balancer of classic load balancer, so I was gonna select attach to a existing load balancer. Choose from classic load balancer. If you want to use like network or application load balancer, you can select if it is created, but I added it for test purpose. Classic load balancer, I gonna select here my CLB. Scroll. Next. Here the main thing, you need to remember the desired capacity of instances which you given for the AMI. Suppose for test purpose I'm gonna take a 3 and the minimum is 2 and maximum I'm gonna 4, and here the desired will be maintained all the time, and if the instance is gonna it will go rise to till 5. Suppose I'm gonna do 5, it will go into max up to 5. Just come back. Next, here we can use a notification. What does it mean? I created for alerting purpose ABCD. Here can give like launch, whenever you launch, terminate, fail or anything, it happen, I will get a notification for the instances for auto scaling. Remember, auto scaling cost you. Next, next, come back, down, scroll, create auto scaling. Those you followed, and congratulations, you did one practical, and our EC2 instances get launched. Can go to your EC2 console. Yeah, it was launched. As I mentioned, minimum is 2, maximum is 3. So our instances got launched. It is our this auto scale example we taken for test practices to take the backup of AMI. That particular instance type and security group we taken that, and these things are created because of auto scaling. And remember, auto scaling is closely related to Kubernetes concept, and I will make a dedicated playlist on Kubernetes in upcoming session. And I requested you to one subscribe my channel, and more topics are AWS and DevOps will be upcoming in the session. And remember one thing, whenever if we delete any instances, let me refresh. Yeah, it's working fine. If we terminate the instances, AWS by default it will create by itself, and we will get alert that AWS one of your instances got terminated. You can notice I did one instance terminate. You can notice shutting down, and AWS immediately recreate one of it instances. See, you can notice now it was initializing. And I will get a notification that one of your instances got failed. You can notice launching instances, your request instance is not supported, like this. Here there is one error with instances I was getting immediately, and I will get that there is another failed the group instance, and they will be creating new. They will get a update to our email ID. And remember, AWS follow autoscaling follow desired capacity. Even if you delete, it will get launch immediately. You need to remember that. And it follow minimum capacity and maximum capacity and desired capacity. Now there is no load, so it was maintaining the minimum capacity of which I mentioned 2 instances. If the demand is too much, it will by default it will create it by itself without any manual intervention. And you can notice, take the public IP, paste it, launch it, and you can notice it will launch. Once the test practical is done, don't forget to delete all the things which you are launch, and you can go with a reverse order. What I did in reverse, you need to search AutoScaling and search here AutoScaling Group. Go to AutoScaling. Delete the AutoScaling. Go to actions, delete the template. Delete. Once the AutoScaling group is deleted, you can notice that the instances got terminated by itself. You can notice that here. It will get deleted. Let me, it was reloading. It was still in deleted. Let's wait for deleted. Still in deleted. Let it get deleted. Before that, I can go to launch template, and we need to delete that launch template also. And we need to delete our launch template also. Don't forget it. Delete template. Delete. Yeah. And second is we need to go to simple notification service, and we need to delete both the topics and subscription, because AWS is gonna build you. Delete the topic, delete it, go to subscription, delete the subscription, go to load balancer, delete the load balancer which you created. Was taking another concept of light sale. I will make a video on that also. Just go to here, load balancer, let's wait. Now it was visible. Just select it, go to actions, delete the load balancer, confirm, delete it. It was deleted. Go to AMIs, where it is located. It was located in EC2 dashboard. Go to AMI, select the AMI, go to actions, de-register AMI, de-register. You need to delete the snapshot also. Why? Whenever you create AMI, snapshot will be deleted by default. So you need to delete the snapshot also, because the AWS is gonna build you for snapshots and AMIs. So delete the snapshot also. If you get doubt what is snapshot, the backup of AMI is snapshots. From one snapshot we can create multiple AMIs. From one AMIs we can create multiple instances, like a father, son, grandson. The same related way, the hierarchy head is of a snapshot is AMI. The head of AMIs is instances. So we need to get delete this. Go to action, select it, action, delete snapshot, delete it, and our AMIs got deleted, snapshots got deleted, and subscription also deleted. Just go to instances, refresh, and just refresh the instances. And you can notice only one instance is gonna run. Wait, yeah, you can notice only one instance is running. That the instances we taken the backup for AMI, and you can delete these also. It also deleted. Finally, if you like my video, please share with your friends who are interested in learning AWS, and subscribe my channel, and more videos are coming and more topics in easier way. Before that, subscribe my channel, like, share, comment, and enjoy my videos by subscribing. And thank you, love you guys, see you in next topic.